People, we can do this. We're gonna make it through. This is not the apocalypse, um, and that's the message that I'm bringing through all these videos. I want to bring positive energy. I want to bring some good vibes, send some love in your direction. Um, I want to talk today about another aspect of what's happening with the lockdown at the moment, and there's a lot of videos out there, a lot of angry people. I've noticed the past couple of days. I don't know whether this something has turned a little bit now. We're a couple of weeks in, people are starting to get irritated, and some of the videos I can understand why people are frustrated, and there's a lot of talk of what else is going on behind the scenes. Is it just a virus? Is there something else going on? And I'm going to keep it light here. I'm not going to jump into those theories that people are throwing around, but it's just when I see people, really getting angry, and you can see it on the videos, and you're just like, whoa, that's a lot of anger right there. Like, it's going beyond, you know, anything constructive is what I would say. I mean, I know in acting class, one of the things that I discovered very early I could do very well was get angry. I didn't think that was a thing, but apparently I'm very good at it, and it would scare people. And I was acting, but still, because I do have a temper in real life, not as much anymore, but I used to have a temper before, and so I've kind of stretched myself as a person in that direction, rightly or wrongly, and so I was able to go there and get angry and shout and scream, and some people really struggle to be angry. So, but I bring that up because, so when I see people getting angry, like, you can tell when it's real. Do you know what I mean? When it's like this, like people are ready to do some bad things, and so when I just see some of that anger out there, and I just like, I want to do something to push against that, because I just don't think that is a constructive way to go with this situation. It is frustrating. I'm in a very small room here, in case you didn't know. Like, there's the door over there, and there's the mirror, and that's it. So, I've got my own four walls coming in around me here. I'm very grateful for this room, and for this place that I stay in. But I'm saying that it's not all easy all the time for me, either, for any of us. So what is an alternative to this? Because I understand people getting frustrated. It does feel like our personal freedoms are being taken away. I totally understand that. I feel that too. But I just think there's got to be more constructive way for us to turn this around. And let's take the media, for example. I could go on and talk to you about the media and all the things I think are wrong about that, and all the negative messages, and how that's not helping anyone. And there may be some people with a genuine intention of wanting to give information and news out, but then there's a whole other bunch of other things, and that's just for a whole other video by itself. I don't want to pick on the media, because there are many people in there who are genuinely working in there to help people. But you could jump off on any different subject, but I just think there's got to be a different way to go at this. And for me, I think one of the ways that I'm thinking about it is just thinking about it in terms of trying to refocus it on the positive. And I mentioned this the other day in one of the videos. Something else I wanted to bring up again, just in terms of this negativity when it creeps up, and I think it can be with people we're with. And how do you deal with that when people get dark? And for me, like, one of the things, I think it's such a simple thing, but if you stop at any subject and you think about, okay, what are the things that I really like about this person or about this thing, and you focus on those aspects, because otherwise you just oh, I don't like this, and I don't like that, and it just spins and spins and spins, and it doesn't help you, vibrationally, energetically, spiritually. It's not a good space to go into anger and darkness and despair, and sometimes we got to let that out. I totally understand that. But there's other times where we need to go, no, this is like not constructive. It's not helpful. And there's got to be other ways of doing this. And I think if there are things, if there are other reasons why this is happening, if there are dark, nefarious plots going on, there will be a time to address those and do something about it. But I think at this moment in time, we should be all looking to more positive things, from my point of view, focusing on things that are going to lift up people and make us, because in this time we are spending time alone, and we are spending time, in tighter proximity than we are to people normally, for a long period of time. So, it can be challenging, but I just think if we try and just turn it around and look at the positive aspects of everything and think about that for a few minutes. Oh, I really like this person on the news. I really feel like they bring some humor into the news. Or, I really like this show because I feel like they try to bring some uplifting stories. You kind of focus on the positive things, or you don't watch it for 3 or 4 hours every night before you go to bed. If you have to watch the 6 o'clock news, if you really absolutely have to, or check it on the internet to get the main points that you need, you don't have to watch it for 3 or 4 hours on the trot, because it can affect your mood and get you feeling down. And a friend of mine, I discovered today, a colleague of mine from work was diagnosed positive for COVID-19 today, and it's the first person that I know personally that I mean, there are acquaintances that I've seen on social media that I kind of know a little bit, but this is the first person that I know, someone that I work with. I just want to send him a lot of love and positive energy tonight. And for any of you out there who are affected, who have been have family members who are sick, or if you are sick yourself, I'm just sending that love and positive energy out to you. And people, if you're going dark, if you're just getting angry and stuff, just kind of breathe, chill, people. Let's try and keep this positive, keep moving forward, because we are going to make it through this, and it's going to be beautiful on the other side. Think about how much you're going to appreciate hugs and holding hands. I'm going to be like really strange when I meet people. Like, I want to hold your hand, I want to give you a hug, and I want to hold you for a little bit, like a proper hug, not this bullshit, like fake bullshit hugs. No, real hug, real hand holding, real beautiful, human contact. It's just this beautiful thing about us, and I miss it, and I'm looking forward to it coming back. And I think we're going to have an appreciation for that and many other things when this passes on forward, and I think it's going to. So, sending all my love and good wishes to you. Nothing but love, people. Nothing but love.